You realize what time it is?
What time is it, Joe?
It's time for the Cassandra Calloway Show live!
And that's right, my name's Cassandra Calloway, and you're listening to Callywood on blogtalkradio.com. You can catch Callywood After Dark each and every Friday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Callywood Live on blogtalkradio.com from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. each and every Saturday. If you want to call in, the call-in number is 347-637-3016. If you want to guest on Callywood, call 323-302-2981 or email us at callywoodmedia2009@gmail.com. This is how we do it. Hey! And I've recognized that you're all a part of the Callywood Nation. Welcome, Callywoodites.
Thank you so much, and that was Callie Wood. Please take time out to join her show Fridays and Saturdays on Blog Talk Radio. Again, if you'd like to join us in the conversation, please call 1-347-857-4296 and press the number 1, and I will see your hand. Okay, Kahea. Oh, we have Ja staying elevated. Appreciate you being here. Please feel free to call in. Okay, Kahea, we are back. Would you like to continue your discussion?
Yes.
Pay attention,
no, you're right.
Madame.
I am. I just have to take my phone off mute. I have it on mute, and then I have it on loudspeakers. I have to take it off board. Yeah, Obama said something in a press conference where he was very clear that he knew the American people were on his side, and I wanted to back what you said because he said he sees the polls. So he sees that we're on his side. And he's assuming, I guess, that the Democrats are on his side. And yet he's still trying to appease the Republicans, even though they're not trying to negotiate like gentlemen, so to speak. And I don't understand that if he's not comprehending that he has an army on his side. But he does. He has an army of supporters. And I just, I really, it's beyond me. I don't understand what goes on at the top. But when you have that many people backing you, then, first of all, it's supposed to be for the American people. And Tink said something that was very true. He said if this passes, then he's going to have to spend the next 2 years defending the decision, defending what the Republicans wanted, even if it doesn't work. He's going to have to keep defending it because he's passing it, you know. And I think that's a crappy place to be in, you know, especially when you don't have to be in that situation. We have enough people supporting him in the places where he needs the support to just do it. And man, if he did this one thing, this would, I feel like all the faith people that has been shaken in people, the faith people have lost, I feel like all of it would just be restored. Like, whew, we got one. All right, let's go for another one. You know. So yeah, I agree. He does have a lot of support, and he's recognized that support.
Well, if I may say, people have not lost faith in him. People still have faith that he can accomplish this, and he doesn't have to give in to the Republican Party. So, you know, it's there, and the situation is that we have to continue to let him know that. We have to stop talking about the negative things and start putting the positive things out there toward him, that he can accomplish this. We've really got to get away from, finding faults with him. I mean, no one is perfect. He's human just like we are. I mean, put ourselves in his position. Sometimes we think that if we are in that position, what we would do, but would we really be able to do that if we don't have the support that we really need? And if you are in a position like that and you're not hearing, you know what I'm saying? You're not hearing the support like you need to hear it, then would you really feel like you're being supported? You know what I'm saying? So we've really got to keep putting the energy out there, letting him know that, you know what, this is a tough decision. We know it's not easy. We know it's difficult. We knew that when we, elected you for the office that you can stand strong and firm and do this. And we still feel that way. The people feel that way. But we've got to keep putting that energy out there to him, letting him know that, letting him feel that energy so he can go forth. We have a caller from the 423 area code that's going to join us, Kahea. Welcome, caller from the 423 area code. Please feel free. And let's talk to the President of the United States. Again, he's not here, but we're going to use this platform to speak to him.
Greetings. This is Reverend Dr. Sharon Todd L. Bay.
Greetings, Dr. Todd L. Bay.
Hey, I just want to say this, and this is the hat I'm wearing when I'm making the statement. I remember many years ago, over 20 years ago, when I began to study Kabbalah and Hebrew mysticism. And I was in the temple called Builders of the Edom. And my mentor and teacher, Inez Shaw, I was telling her that I had been on disability, and I was telling her I must go back to work. And so I went back to work, and I had been a very powerful spiritual person. But when I went back to work, where they were really trying to bring me down so that I would quit, because I didn't compromise my integrity, and I had myself in such a position where they couldn't fire me without my getting wealthy. So they were trying to make me quit. And so I pulled together all my spiritual prowess. You know what? Nothing that worked in my environment seemed to work there. So I was sitting with Inez one day, and I was telling her about this, and she said, there's energy over that place that's so much stronger than you by yourself. And she said, I hate to tell you this, she said, but this is the truth, that whenever you go into something like that, you are under whatever it's under. And President Obama is under the entity that's over that White House. And if those of you who are intellectual and you don't know that there are entities that are assigned to certain places, you're going to have very shortly, you're going to wake up to something. Now, these people that are called themselves Democrats and Republicans, there are some who are really wondering what is going on and why don't we have the power to do what we need to do. They're wondering. It's going to take spiritual prowess. And there are some there, and there are some coming into office now that have that. The scriptures say you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So the powers that be, we all know, those of you who have been on my calls on Wednesday night know that we're at the end of the age. And the Mayan calendar is in 11 months will be ended. There's the vibration that's coming in that's going to take out everything that can't stand the test. Everything that's not true is going to be eliminated. And you know what? President Obama knows this. And so what he's going to do is going to affect not only us, but his children and his children's children for 1,000 generations. So that's why you're right, Navajo. We must intercede for him. We must intercede for him. And the scriptures say that whoever we intercede for will be delivered because of the cleanliness of our hands. So we're all going to be held accountable for what happened. We have let this thing go too far. You know those Republicans are all related. They all can trace their ancestors back to the same idiot. And that imbecilic spirit is coming out now, and anyone who has eyes to see and ears can hear can see it. So you just keep on telling them the truth and adoring him and interceding for him, as I am and as all the wise women of the world are doing right now. And this thing will be broken, so don't give up. And I thank you all for taking your time and energy in being here so that we can have this powerful conversation we're having. I love you, and I'm so thankful for you. And Kahea, I just am so proud of you because you are our future. And I really am thankful that you all are here. Peace.
Dr. Sharon Todd, L-Bay, is there something that you would like to say to President Barack Obama directly?
Directly is, you know what to do. Do it. You know what's right. You know who you are. Now it's time to tell people the truth about who you are and for you to stand on your laurels and do the best, the very best that you can do, regardless of the outward circumstances. Remember that there's no fear in love, and perfect love casts out fear. Peace be unto you, President Obama.
Thank you, Dr. Sharon Todd, L-Bay. We have another caller on the line from area code 631. Welcome to Let's Talk. Please say what you would like to the President of the United States. He's not here, but we're using this platform to speak to him directly, to send those positive energies to him. Welcome.
Thank you. My only thing is that if he was here at my table, he has some power to change many things. And from what I see, he's giving the... I'm not trying to beat him down, but he's not looking for the people in a sense that he's giving the other side the upper hand. And I feel that if we're the ones that put him in office, now if he only follows through on what he said beforehand, there'd be no problem. To even out the weight of the rich getting richer and the middle class, or the poor. This is not friends of 1400s where in charge, and he's married to Antoinette Marie, and she said, let them make cake. He knows what he has to do, although he's acting like he's unaware. He needs to open up his surroundings. Yes, he's fortunate to be he's in the position that he's in, but